Okay, here we go. Welcome back yet again, friends, turns enemies. Got another stream going here, back-to-back stream. Got the Batman this time around. Okay, are we live on, yeah, we're live on Rumble. Just double checking. It's, a bit of an adjustment getting this, new, website up and running. You know, I have had to manually re-input the docs this entire time. Looks like I gotta do it again. Apparently the chat doc is not available. But yeah, Batman. This is the plug-and-play game. Excuse me. Of the early 2000s animated series. I am drunk, by the way, for those of you who are just tuning in. Yeah, we got wasted during the Metroid Other M stream, so, man, I don't even know why the fuck I'm doing this. Complete man, the Joker's schemes rarely make any sense, but he has a flair for the extravagance. The Joker is a regular patient at Arkham Asylum. Okay. Stories are being told throughout Gotham City of people left with the permanent grins on their faces after mysterious attacks. Deciding this is no laughing matter, the Batman begins his investigations with suspect number 1, the Joker. Detective levels require a quick wit to unravel, search everything for clues, and special items. Find the Joker. And here we go. Disc has a few documents lying on it. I can't see anything worth taking, though. There are a few stray jackets in here, not much more. Inmate uniforms, nothing else. Locker is jammed shut. Somebody obviously doesn't want it to be opened. Drawers are empty. Welcome back, Jedi Otter. How you doing? Various photos and paperwork. Some interesting information. The inmates have been extremely violent over the last few weeks. Newest edition of Arkham Asylum, Joker seems to have brought out a rather wild side in our inmates. Many of them will scream until early hours of the morning, and some of them have even begun to violently bang on their cell doors. Table is empty. Welcome back, Honey OTU. Is this the plug-and-play that I mentioned? Yep, this is the plug-and-play. Can't see anything interesting here. We'll be playing some actual Batman games down the line. Can't turn it. The valve has been closed too tightly. The switch is now flipped. I wonder what it opened. Stealth switch must have opened the door. Dusty sheets. A few drawings and sketches carved into the wooden table. I can't see much else. You had 3 plug-and-play games, SpongeBob, Spider-Man, and Star Wars. I have all those, actually. Those are sitting under one of my desks. There's a crowbar hidden under here. Just packed playing cards. Yeah, when we get around to doing the Spider-Man games, I was actually thinking about doing the Spider-Man trilogy after we do the Batman games. We'll probably see about doing the plug-and-play game first. You had a Galaga one as a kid? I still have that. That's on the Miss Pac-Man one. Okay, where was that jammed locker? Here we go. Found the cell block B key. You're here as well, but kind of sleepy. Kind in the same boat. Whatever your name is. Welcome back, by the way. Hi. Lesser Prodigy. Welcome back. I should not have killed that entire bottle of pecan whiskey. Wow, lol. Dude, I am fucked up right now. By all rights, I shouldn't even be doing this, but it's a Saturday, so I could get away with it. Use the cell block key. Looks as though the inmate medicine is stored in here. Various bottles and jars, probably medicine. Well, you should know, Batman. Aren't you supposed to be a detective or something? Bed is filthy. Not much here. Okay. Few straitjackets, nothing more. Locker's dusty and empty. Sign on the door reads the Joker. Some interesting information. Please be vigilant when dealing with our new inmate, the Joker. Do not engage in conversation with him under any circumstances. Make sure that the door to the cell 223 is kept closed and locked at all times. Thank you. Found a greasy rag. I think I'm supposed to use that... Yeah, on this. As Owlman said, it doesn't matter. There was a loud explosion nearby. There's only one cell key left. It has a tag that says the Joker. Use the Joker key. Okay. Courtyard key is lying on the bed. It looks like the Joker's given me an invite to his party. Use the courtyard key. The Dark Knight discovers the Joker has escaped, leaving the Arkham Asylum in a state of chaos with inmates running riot and guards turning into the Joker's grinning goons. Fight your way out of the Arkham Asylum madness. What are you listening to? What are you referring to? Are you referring to me slurring my words, or the music, or what? The music in this game? Well, this is what you get when you get plug-and-play games. I remember having a very hard time with the Bane level in this game, but it's probably going to be a cakewalk now that I'm an adult. You never played a plug-and-play before? Oh, this is essentially what you get. It's like a, Super NES game, or a NES game, one or the other. Yeah, these guys with the bow staffs, I always thought they were that one hunter dude from Batman Beyond. Like, my child brain didn't realize, no, Vinny, two different series. This is based off the 2005 cartoon show. Yep. Pretty short levels, too. The Joker is headed towards the clock tower, no doubt to put his latest deluded plan into action. The Batman signals the Batmobile and races through the busy streets. Get to the clock tower before time runs out. You have 4 minutes. Whoops. Accidentally exited that. Don't you get it? To them, you're just a freak like me. What Batman was that from? Was that from The Dark Knight? I actually don't care for the Christopher Nolan movies that much. Heath Ledger's the Joker. Yeah, I didn't care for those movies. Well, I missed that power-up wherever it was. Missed that one too. You know, this is actually kind of disorienting. This game only has, like, 2 plugs to it, and all the audio is coming in through my left headphone. I feel like I'm off balance. Probably doesn't help that I was boozing earlier, either. It's in your left ear, too? Yeah, unfortunately there's not much that I can do about that. That's just kind of the way that the thing is plugged into my adapter. Seems the Joker is planning on releasing his deadly smirking gas. Smirking gas? I thought it was laughing gas. What? His deadly smirking gas from the top of the tower, and intends to give the whole of Gotham City a everlasting smile. Climb to the top of the tower using the bat grapple and stop the Joker before it's too late. Welcome to the stream, Soft Dusty Roads. How you doing? Shadow the Hedgehog versus Batman, who wins? Shadow. Does Batman have prep time? What do you mean? Oh, you're referring to that stupid, You're referring to the stupid, like, death battle thing, aren't you? Yeah, like, Spider-Man could totally defeat Batman, but, if, prep time is what you need to worry about. Like, need to consider the prep time. Fuck Death Battle, those motherfuckers. Batman can easily beat Spider-Man by just agreeing to pay his bills for him. You know, whenever people get into their, like, up and backs about what superhero would beat what superhero, I always like the Stan Lee explanation best. The way that Stan Lee explained it was, hey, if I want Spider-Man to win one day, he'll win. If I want the Thing to win, he'll win. Like, power scaling is bullshit, is essentially what Stan Lee said. Fuck! Here we go. Half hour in and we're already to the Joker. We should be able to one-shot this. The Joker has run out of time, the Batman has run out of patience, and the two finally meet face to face. Wipe the smile off of the Joker's face. Well, that was easy. If Batman somehow got the Master Emerald, oh, he'd be unstoppable at that point. The Joker's plan is foiled and the Cape Crusader can rest easy. For now, the Joker is sent back to his permanent residence in cell number 223 of Arkham Asylum. Extremely well done. Okay, time to deal with Firefly now. Firefly is a thug for hire whose area of expertise is espionage. He uses his refined flamethrowing technology and a jetpack to carry out his crimes. Obviously. Recent flash fires and corporate sabotage attacks have led the Batman to believe a new kind of villain is stalking the city. The epicenter of the fires seems to be an abandoned warehouse on the shore of a increasingly dangerous Gotham City Bay. Batboat levels require coordination and quick reactions. Avoid the bad guys and negotiate the bay. Negotiate the bay? Don't you mean navigate the bay? What? Yeah, let's negotiate with the bay, sure. Why the hell not? Let's talk to the waters. Let's talk to the shores. Sure. Okay, yeah, let's negotiate with some shores and waters. I still don't know what these things are. These still look like planks of wood that are throwing eggs. You guys want to know something funny? As a kid, this game was still harder to beat for me than American McGee's Alice. Shocking, right? Trouble is, you know next to nothing about DK other than hee funny monkey. Don't feel too bad, I don't really know a whole lot about Donkey Kong either. The Batman arrives at the warehouse to discover it's not as abandoned as he had previously thought. Seems someone has left a nasty surprise for any intruders. Negotiate the danger... Why are we negotiating dangers? It's navigate. Navigate. Do you not know how to grammar game? I mean, far be it for me to be a grammar Nazi, but come on. Like, when you're putting out something that's supposed to be like a professional game, like, even that's a stretch, considering this is just a plug and play. Like, negotiate the dangers. Who the fuck are we talking to? The only talking Batman is gonna do is with his fists. Yeah, I wonder if the Batman ever got, like, a actual game that wasn't just plug and play. I mean, the series had, what, like 4 or 5 seasons? You would think that they would make some sort of licensed game for it. I mean, the Batman animated series ended in the 90s, and that ended up getting a couple of Xbox games. Which I do have, and which we are going to play eventually. Defuse 6 bombs before time runs out. Don't you mean dilute 6 bombs? Apparently, grammar only applies when it's convenient. Okay, that was 3. That's 4. 5. Where's the 6th one? Wait. That was... Oh. Did I grab the 6th one without realizing? You've been bitten by a radioactive snake and mutating? Well, hopefully you use your powers for good, unlike Copperhead. Turns out the warehouse is actually a holding facility for the Wagner Tech Corporation, the only technology company not to have been sabotaged in recent weeks. The Dark Knight investigates the building, find out what's going on at Wagner Tech. Small cabinet with various paperwork, okay. Blah blah blah, unimportant. Snack machine, not much use. Just a machine full of soft drinks, nothing important. Found a red fuse. Can't find anything useful. Found a blue fuse. Somebody tried to hide a code for the generator room here, and I'll take this with me. A few books in here, nothing I can use. I'll try the generator room code that I just found. There's still space for one more fuse. Found a yellow fuse. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Seems to have powered up the generator. Powering up that generator has switched the lights on. Seems like I need a key card, okay. Must be the tech lab door. Found server disk, okay. Something flashing on the screen, error, main server offline, okay. Coffee cups and piles of papers. Found a coin, okay. Keycard falls from the machine. Groovy. Welcome back, some man. Are you picturing Tiny Vincent playing this game and thinking, I'm Batman? Yeah, I said earlier, before you tuned back in, I actually had a harder time getting through this game than I did American McGee's Alice. My brother and I used to act out Batman and Robin when we were kids, though. I remember we actually took a couple of our, couple of the weapons apart on our Bionicle sets, and we ended up turning those into, like, batarangs and stuff to use as our weapons. First level of the 1989 NES Batman has a banger soundtrack. I'm actually kind of curious how many Batman games there are. I mean, it is a series that's been out since the 40s, so obviously you're gonna have stuff dating that far back. Did Atari ever do anything like that? Like, Batman and Robin just being two, like, black and yellow blobs on a screen just adventuring or whatnot? You had a blast playing Lego Batman on the PSP. We're gonna do Lego Batman as well. Gonna need to put out this fire in order to get through the door. Okay. Looks as though someone has been busy. There's traces of gunpowder on the desk. Office key. Okay. Maybe setting off the fire alarm has put out the fire. Probably. There's a sprinkler system. Yep, there we go. End of the level. The Batman has finally come face to face with his new foe, Firefly. Taking to the skies to escape the Dark Knight, Firefly flies off and the Batman follows, putting his new bat pack to good use. Somebody fucking kill me. It doesn't have to be bat everything, Bruce. Take on Firefly in the previously peaceful Gotham City skies. I'll read your comment in a minute here. Actually, is there a pause button? Yeah, there is a pause button. Alright. Would Batman believe in blasters, a gun that only paralyzed bad guys? Well, he does use, like, a grappling gun. I mean, like, the old age of Batman, he actually did carry a gun with him. I don't know why they changed it, but basically Bob Kane's explanation was the Shadow had a gun, so why shouldn't Batman? And, you know, Batman is actually plagiarized from the Shadow, technically. Good plagiarism, I mean, I love Batman, but still. Batman is bat-centric. Indeed he is. You thought he was plagiarized from Zorro? No, the Shadow is what Batman was based and plagiarized off of. Zorro is what Batman went to go and see, or what Bruce went to go and see before his parents were killed. Batman will be okay with that. Batman has gadgets that do worse. Yeah, I think, what the hell was the name of the guy? The Rageaholic did a, video talking about how stupid Batman's no-kill policy was. Back on the relative safety of a Gotham City high-rise, the Batman has his man exactly where he wants him. Take the sting out of Firefly's tail. Fireflies don't even sting you, their asses just light up. What the fuck? Who made this? Like, reading this dialogue here, who made this? I'm having a little bit of cherry cola. Hang on. And Firefly is dealt with. Is there ever a story where Gotham no longer needs to be saved by Batman? Yeah, the Justice Lords arc in Justice League. They basically become fascists in that universe, but Gotham City is basically saved from criminals and whatnot. The only downside is that they end up punishing the most minor of infractions, like speed laws, like people complaining about their meals. Like, it's fucked up. Kid Crusader has made quick work of a new type of villain, and Firefly has learned a harsh lesson. No one gets the better of the Batman. Excellent work. And Injustice, basically the only times that happens is when Superman becomes Tyrant. Yeah, that's what I was referring to in the old Justice League cartoon. He kills Lex Luthor and takes over. And they had, what's Superman's girlfriend's name? It's like Lois something? Like, they had her under house arrest for some reason. She didn't even do anything. Like, she was just like a normal civilian, and he just basically had her, like, kidnapped and captured in his own home. Lois Lane, thank you. Yeah, my Superman knowledge, I don't really care for Superman that much, but, yeah. That happens in the old Justice League cartoon. Oh, excuse me. Oh, fuck! Excuse me, goddamn. Wearing his cryogenic suit, Mr. Freeze uses his ice technology to steal the objects of his passion, the rarest, most valuable diamonds. You know, while we're on the subject of that, Mr. Freeze was done pretty dirty in the Batman series. Like, this was just supposed to be a tragic, selfless dude that was supposed to be doing everything humanly possible to save his wife. In this series, he's just a diamond thief. Holy downgrade, Batman. Deep within the Batcave, the Batman has intercepted a police report detailing a strange attack at a harbor where people have been frozen in blocks of ice. Platform levels call for some acrobatic movements and plenty of skill with the Bat Grapple. Traverse the harbor and avoid the ice spikes. Okay. In Injustice, the Joker kills Lois, so Superman kills the Joker and turns into a tyrant. In Justice Lords, Lex becomes president, Ethan winds up killing Flash, and Superman kills him. Yeah, I think that's the same story. You guess Victor never had Nora? Yeah, in the Batman, apparently Victor was just supposed to be like a bank robber or something. He was done dirty in this series. To be fair, you think the original Mr. Freeze was like that? It was Bruce Timm in the animated series that turned him into an interesting character? Oh. Well, W. Bruce Timm then. Plot thickens, and so does the ice that is extending into the bay. The Batman signals the Batboat and follows the trail. Smash your way through the ice trail. Okay. when Catwoman is involved, Batman will use his bat condom. Batman has had many love interests over the years. Selena Kyle, Talia, Wonder Woman, even Barbara Gordon, according to the Bruce Timm universe. Which a lot of people have an issue with because, she's a family member. No, the fuck she isn't. She's a Gordon. Oh, but surrogate family member, shut the fuck up. If she ain't related, she's safe to be dated. And even if she isn't in fiction, it's still hot. Wait, what the hell just happened? Okay, what's this about Talia? If he had one of those with Talia, he wouldn't have to deal with the little shit that is a... Yeah, I brought up Damian Wayne earlier, and maybe you would know, Soft Dusty Rhodes. Wasn't Damian, like, a rape baby? Like, didn't Talia rape Bruce, and that's where he came from? Or was it a consensual one-night stand? I don't really know a whole lot about Damian, and honestly... I hate the little bastard, so I never really looked into his story all that much. I'm more of a Terry McGinnis fan. Terry is a bit more relatable. Like, Terry is a little bit of a punk, he's a little bit rebellious, so, yeah, I'd say that I relate to Terry a little bit more than Bruce. Yeah, since I've been, like, kind of, rekindling my Batman craze, I was actually looking at figurines of, Batman Beyond. And I tend to collect those 6-scale figurines. One of Terry McGinnis costs $700. Good thing I have that new job, huh? Yeah, I may be constantly in pain and, considering jumping off a bridge when I get off shift, but, one of these days I'll be able to afford that Batman figurine. I'll read your comment in a minute, Soft Dusty Roads. I kind of want to get through this first. Alright, let's see. You don't know, but it wouldn't surprise you. From the canon, you understand Bruce and Talia actually had a romantic relationship. They broke up because Talia wanted to take over for Raish. Or she wanted Bruce to take over for Raish. Yeah, I know it had to do with the whole League of Shadows business. I just didn't know if Damien's conception was consensual or not. The trail has led to a diamond exchange building where the frozen theme seems to continue. Investigate the area. A lot of the diamonds are missing. Looks like we're dealing with a diamond thief. Only the jewels are left, the diamonds have been taken. Aren't diamonds jewels? Poison Ivy is the better lover for her. No, she is not. No. I don't like the way that they've treated Harley Quinn in recent years. Like, they took all the charm out of that character just to make her more quote-unquote empowered. Like, this whole thing about her, like, wising up and realizing that the Joker is fucked up and that she shouldn't be with him. There's a lot of stuff that I could get into about that, but basically my two takeaways from that, like, she was once a respected psychologist. If she has wised up and realized that she's been being an idiot the entire time, why is she not doing psychology again? Why is she out there still doing the anti-hero supervillain shtick instead of, like, going back to her previous career? Like, she was already a respected and established person before, so that it only makes sense that she would go back to that when she realizes, hey, you know what I'm doing is fucked up is wrong. If she's gonna stay as Harley Quinn, to quote Bob's show, the Joker is her entire reason for being. If she has a problem with the Joker, why is she still Harley Quinn? Like, hey, I don't like the way that that character has, like, been ruined since other people got a hold of her. But, yeah, that's all I'm gonna get into on that subject. You're surprised I don't have a Batman model, unless I would wear the Nightwing one, since Robin may not be to my liking. I was actually thinking about doing a Red X hybrid one at some point. Once Leaflet ends up doing that AI program, well, is that out yet? The one where she was doing, like, the bridge between, like, PNG tubing and VTubing. I may see about making one through that, but for the meantime, I've been using, like, Grok and ChatGPT to just do layers, and I've been editing those together in my, Movie Maker. For, like, the RoboCop and the Terminator one. I can see something gleaming inside the ice. It's too cold to dig with my bare hands. Oh, come on, you can handle it. After all, you're Batman. Welcome to the stream, Uwu person. This is where all that power is coming from? What? What do you mean? Shadow reference, you believe? Oh, okay. Not sure what that achieved. Okay, let's see. They've done some good Harley redemption stories, but modern writers still want her to have her quirkiness without being attached to a man. Why improve on perfection? Or try to improve on perfection, rather. Like, that's what I don't understand. When Arlene Sorkin and Bruce Timm were dealing with that character, that was peak Harley Quinn. Okay, now what? You don't think modern writers even know Harley has a PhD? Well, they should. Like, if you're trying to write for a character, you should know every aspect about them. You're going to work in about 20 minutes, you want to stop by? Alright, well, maybe I'll see you later on today, Woo person. I'm gonna see about doing Castlevania later on. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Camera is completely frozen. I can see something inside, though. Interesting. Wonder what that did. Looks like it thought everything. Found a bag of jewels. Another Bruce Timm W was inventing Harley Quinn? Indeed. Until other people got a hold of her and she was ruined forever, but yeah, we're not gonna get back into that again. Wait, what? A set of scales are carved into the door handle. Okay, so... is that not what we use the jewels for? Or do I have to find another bag? There's Batman Cape Crusader where Harley Quinn, while still being in the clown outfit, does practice psychology just in a more serious tone. You know, I actually haven't seen Cape Crusader yet. That's the one with the energy vampire that accidentally killed her brother, right? I do know about that clip since I've seen it circulating on YouTube, but I haven't seen the actual series. Might be interesting for me to watch. Well, after I get through Justice League and Batman Beyond again for a upteenth time, I may see about actually doing that. Another one that I haven't seen yet that I wanted to check out was Dark Knight Returns. That's by the same guy who did RoboCop. You feel like you're gonna get a headache from this music? I mean, there are worse soundtracks out there, but I can see how it being on a loop is kind of grating on you. Probably doesn't help that it's only coming in through one ear either, huh? Found a chisel. Okay. I think I know where I'm supposed to take that. Welcome to Stream Random Mark Zero. How you doing? Was door key frozen inside the ice? Okay. Placing jewels on the scales. Scales are pipped, and I also heard a loud click. Oh, so we put it on the actual scales and then exit the door. Okay. Scales seem to have unlocked the door. Just a regular microscope, it seems to be working fine, okay. Key inside, there's a tag attached that says Box 3. It's locked, I need the right key, okay. Another key, this one says Box 2, okay. You know, this game isn't really doing a good job of replicating Resident Evil. Hope this is the final key. It says Box 4. I'm sure it is, Batman. No more keys, just a rather large diamond. It looks like there is something engraved on it. Too small for me to read, though. Well, I guess we have to do backtracking again and go back to that microscope. The diamond has a code engraved in it, very clever. Could this be the code for the door? Probably. Well, you're not gonna have to listen to this music very much longer, honey, O2. At least until at least until we deal with Bane, anyway. I'll try the code that that I found on the diamond. The music is grating on yours. Well, it's over for the time being. At least for another 2 levels or so. It's obvious that this is the work of Mr. Freeze. He has taken the diamonds but hasn't left the building. Survived the elevator journey to the top floor where no doubt Mr. Freeze will be waiting. You keep thinking your right headphone is broken? No, that's just this game being a plug-and-play game and only playing through the left ear. You're going through Yakuza like a dragon again? One of these days we'll do Yakuza on the channel. What happened to Metroid? I decided to stop and do 2 back-to-back streams. That's what happened. Did I see your comment about Batman and Spirit crossover? No, I don't think I did. I remember you mentioned Spirit before, though. Nightwing. Honey OTU has the hots for Nightwing, huh? Mr. Freeze is waiting, and there's a deadly chill in the air. Melt his confidence. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I think I need to use the special abilities on him. Yeah. You love Catwoman, not the Halle Berry version? What? I like Zatanna. Based. Oh, I could have been hitting with batarangs this entire time. I didn't have to get the specials at all. The 2004 Catwoman movie was shit, as people say. I haven't seen it. I know they made a game about it that I wanted to play when I was a kid, but I didn't have the hardware to play it on, and when I finally got the hardware, I was like, whatever. Batman has resolved yet another icy situation, and Gotham City could breathe a sigh of relief once more, as Mr. Freeze's crime spree is put on ice. Great detective work. Okay, time for Bane. Able to magnify his strength through the use of a chemical infusion, Bane is more than a match for the Batman in terms of strength and toughness. Hulking behemoth Bane has escaped prison and helped smash free his fellow prisoners, turning downtown Gotham City into a riot zone as prisoners and thugs join forces to loot, steal, and cause general mayhem in the streets. Combat levels entail the use of the Batman's most powerful weapons, his fists, build up hero moves with close combat attacks. Okay. The movie was bad, but she didn't look half bad. You know, I think the Catwoman movie is one of those movies where I'll just take your word for it and just not experience it myself. I think I am getting sick. You know, I wonder if the Batman Beyond game is worth revisiting at some point. I kind of like, when I first tried streaming that, I think I was in a bit of a pissed-off mood, so I didn't really see it through. Maybe I'll see about tracking down a copy of that again. After questioning a riding thug, the Dark Knight discovers that Bane intends to pull a heist on Gotham City Bank and is using the ride as a diversion. The Batman signals the Bat Cycle. Driving levels require quick reactions and a calm head. Get to the bank before Bane executes his plan. You feel free? Why is that, Honey02? You think the fact that the game audio is playing in your left ear, it was making your headache worse and worse? Oh. Well, in the next chapter, your favorite soundtrack is going to come back. I thought you were kidding, but you feel a headache coming on? As I said, your favorite soundtrack is going to come back in the next chapter. Batman arrives at the bank to discover Bane has smashed his way in. Deciding stealth may well be the best option, Batman sneaks in unnoticed and discovers Bane and his goons have rigged the building to blow. Make your way to the top floor and defuse the 5 bombs before time runs out. Welcome to Stream Gravestone, how you doing? Here you go, honey, to you, your favorite soundtrack. Gonna need something to help me get through this rubble. Okay. I remember this part giving me trouble when I was a kid. Level 1 key. Alright. There's a key with the tag attached. It says supplies. Okay, that's on the first or third floor. Okay, I'll need this to help me find those bombs. Okay, we use the axe on the rubble, right? Yeah. Indeed, soft dusty roads. Whew. The music is gonna invade your dreams tonight. You can't believe you're still awake. Me neither, honey, to you. Me neither. Oh, that's all the bombs defused. You want to write Frostnote? Well, you can send the starter and I'll reply to it at my earliest convenience, but, after this stream, I may need to take a little bit of a cat nap before I get up to do my, runs later. Whew. That's all the bombs fused. I flip a coin for you, heads you go back to the Austin PFP, tails you stay as your Rose PFP. I got a bottle cap. I could flip that. I don't have to flip a coin. Well, I got a bottle cap. Let's flip that since I don't have a coin on me. It landed heads up. This Kane side tag says box 3. Okay. This Kane side says box 6. Okay. Your ears and head. Okay, box 4. Box 2, okay. Time to do even more backtracking. Plug and play Batman game, you will never be Resident Evil. Elevator fuse is here. I better find I better get to the roof and find those thugs. Good idea, Batman. Let's do that. You're headed to work? Alright, see you later, woo person. Have a good day. Once again, Bane seems to be one step ahead. He's fled the building with the loot and is jumping between rooftops high above Gotham City streets. Get after Bane, but beware of the fatal drops. Horrible idea, Batman. We should stay in the area and keep listening to the god-awful music. You know, honestly, he entered through like a window or something. Get into the bank to begin with. So, instead of using a broken elevator looking for fuse, why doesn't he just leave through a window again? I know it's supposed to be a game and it's supposed to be, like, challenging you or whatever, but, like... narratively speaking, I don't think Batman's that smart in this. Damn it. You know, I think I need some more water too, Jedi Otter. Let me refill this. I've been drinking rum and soda all night. I definitely need to hydrate at this point. Well, I could just guzzle about a pint of water. Oh, come on! I suck! No, it's morning. Yep. Just about 7 a.m. I am so glad there was a checkpoint there. And we have a new follower. Who do we have here? Thank you for the follow, D Chavez? How are you doing? Yeah, whatever that name is. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I was drinking earlier. I'm not very coherent. Bane isn't playing fair. He's brought his goons to keep the Batman at bay, and they're coming thick and fast. Wear Bane down while fending off his minions. Okay, I don't remember if you could use batarangs on him, or if you need the... Yeah, you need the upgraded ability. You would love that this game suddenly became very violent on Bane and the fight turned into Nightfall. I never did the DLCs for Arkham Knight. Or like the extra stories anyway. I kind of started the one with the Riddler and Azrael, but didn't actually finish them. Honestly, Arkham Knight was probably the worst out of the lot. You haven't played Night yet? You were referring to the comic story? Oh, okay. Well, spoiler alert, the Riddler and Azrael are in it. Is that even his name, Azrael? He's that, red hooded guy. I think it's Azrael. Yeah, Azrael. He's like a Templar or something. Brain has triumphed over Brawn, and the Batman has made sure Bane is locked up once more, minus his muscle. Brilliant crime fighting. Okay, one more chapter. We got the Penguin to deal with. A.K.A. Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin is a skilled burglar who uses birds to carry out his evil schemes, and is a surprisingly adept combatant. Hey, honey, OTU, guess what time it is again? Canvas is dent. It looks as though there might be something hidden beneath it. We're ending with the Penguin. Yeah, I know. He wasn't exactly the first person that I expected the secret villain to be. Honey OTU could just not take it anymore. Music's getting her all fucked up. There's a note written on the door, show me how sharp your wit is, and I'll lend you a hand. What could this mean? Clock isn't working, it looks like... or it looks as though something's missing. Writing desk key. Found a red book, okay. Eincred or post-Eincred. Dealer's choice. You do whatever you feel is right. The clock's starting to turn. Still space for more books, okay. The door's now open. The old grandfather clock must have been some sort of key mechanism, okay. Pair of scissors. Penguin key, okay. Strange key with the shield inscribed on it was hidden behind the canvas. This really is a fucking Resident Evil ripoff. There's still space for one more book, okay. There was a sword inside the wardrobe. I'll take it just in case. In case what? In case of what? You're a master martial artist. You have millions of gadgets in your utility belt. I mean, Batman wielding a sword would be pretty badass, but like... I think he's pretty well prepared as it is. Where to click? Okay. Welcome, Stream Brigade Leader. We're pretty close to actually ending this, I think. Just need to get through these last couple of chapters. You were watching Rent-A-Girlfriend? You lost track of time, you meant to come to the stream earlier? Okay, Rent-A-Girlfriend I've heard bad things about. It can't be that addicting, can it? Like, isn't everybody kind of pissed off with the whole will they, won't they thing, and that one girl treating the main character like, garbage? At least that's what I've come to gather from it. I gotta clean my ear out, hang on. Doing well enough to get a 7th season. The only reason they haven't gotten together is because the mangaka has a crush on the main girl and refuses to have her near any man. That's, that's kind of pathetic, actually. I mean, we all have our waifus, but... yeah, that's, that is something. I have no idea what to do with this sword. Oh, here we go. Okay, now it just becomes obvious. Sword has locked itself in place, okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird that the penguin is leaving us riddles all over the place to try to get us to progress. Shouldn't this be the Riddler shtick? Whew. Door was unlocked. I knew the sword would come in handy. Okay. Padlock shut. Okay, box matches. Something strange about these flames. I don't know, they look pretty normal to me. Well, here we go. You guessed the penguin was prominent in the show that this was based off. You never seen it? I don't remember how many episodes he had, actually. Like, the only penguin-centric episodes that I remember from the Batman TV show were, there was his debut episode where he ends up kidnapping Alfred. There was another one where he and Catwoman team up to steal some bird statue. And what the hell was the last one? It was like he was trying to steal an umbrella because the handle of the umbrella had some sort of map to a hidden treasure or something. But yeah, not too prominent of a character. He was voiced by Tom Kenny, though. Penguin is using the manor to conceal his whereabouts, and his goons are more than willing to help him. Put his crime spree to an end by defeating the Penguin in his own territory. Well, here we go. Final boss. And just like that, it's done. Dark Knight has foiled the Penguin's evil plan. No doubt, Cobblepot Manor will be empty and in ruin for a long time to come. Bring on the Batman. Yeah, let's make the expensive mansion derelict. Good job, Bruce. Yeah, that totally saved the day. Yeah, just destroy this guy's mansion. Yeah, he was a criminal. I mean, he probably deserved it, but yeah. That's our ultimate takeaway at the end of the day. Derelict mansion. We just destroyed it. Woohoo! Anyway, congratulations, Gotham City is safe once again. The Batman can rest easy for now. Well done. And it only took me 2 hours and 17 minutes. Well, I guess that is about a wrap, considering that we just did the Metroid game. We did about 3 hours of that on top of this. kind of want to get to bed, and then later on today we'll see about doing some Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Then come Sunday we'll be doing some Star Wars Dark Forces, as well as... oh yeah, Kuro and I are going to be doing Halo. You know, you may end up seeing that later on today, possibly, depending on what time I wake up again, and depending on what he is up to. Don't have nearly enough people for a raid over on Twitch's end. I was thinking about raiding Scout, but, yes, freedom indeed, honey-o to you. We're just gonna see about wrapping up here, and I'm gonna head to bed. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Some Manor, Random Mark Zero, Soft Dusty Roads, Brigade Leader, Jedi Otter, Gravestone, Les Prodigy, The Woo Person, and Honey-o to you. Hopefully I'll see more of you guys online. With that being said, here ended the stream. Till next time, stay groovy. I'll see you guys around.